If someone walks down the apples and pears, asks if you've been telling porcupines, which could mean you're in a lot of Barney rubble. Then again, if you use your loaf of bread, you probably won't fall on your bottle and glass.
Okay. What? Apples and pears, porky pies, Barney rubble, loaf of bread, bottle and glass. I don't understand a single thing that she's trying to say right now. Is this like common? Do people talk like this? Really? Seriously? How would you know what anyone is even saying? What's going on? Thanks for stopping back by the channel. I'm really excited today. We're going to be looking at something called Cockney rhyming slang. I did a video the other day where we were looking at things that British people say that Americans don't always understand. And they mentioned Cockney. And I was like, what is that? I don't think I've ever heard of that before. I have no idea what that is. So I am excited to jump into this video about Cockney rhyming slang. But before we get into it, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, give this video a like and a share. So without further ado, this is Cockney rhyming slang. Let's go.
If someone walks down the apples and pears, asks if you've been telling porcupines, which could mean you're in a lot of Barney rubble. Then again, if you use your loaf of bread, you probably won't fall on your bottle and glass.
Okay. What? Apples and pears, porky pies, Barney rubble, loaf of bread, bottle and glass. I don't understand a single thing that she's trying to say right now. Is this like common? Do people talk like this? Really? Seriously? How would you know what anyone is even saying? Come on.
I could really do with a cup of Rosie Lee right now. Welcome back to Love English. This is Cockney rhyming slang with my gran.
Okay, this is going to be fun. I'm ready.
Have you ever wondered what Cockney rhyming slang is all about? Well, I am going to explain it for you, and with the help of my grandmother, we're going to teach you 20 Cockney rhyming slang phrases.
20 phrases. All right, let's go.
Why have I chosen my grandmother to help us with this lesson? Well, in fact, my grandmother is from London. Now, she is not, in the truest of senses, a Cockney. A Cockney, a true Cockney, is born within the sound of Bow Bells, the Church of St Mary le Bow. Now, this church is in the centre of London, and 150 years ago, if you were born within the sound of those bells ringing, then that qualified you to be a true Cockney.
Okay, so Cockney is a title of people. Got it. And they've got to live within hearing distance of those bells. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, it's kind of like here in the States where certain areas of people are designated because of where they live. Okay, that makes sense.
Now, despite not being a true Cockney in the sense of the word, my grandmother is a Londoner, and therefore she grew up using Cockney rhyming slang. As I was born in the south of England, it was less common for me to hear or in fact use Cockney rhyming slang unless it was used by my family, who on my mother's side all originate from London. There were even times growing up that I might not understand exactly what my grandmother was talking about when she started to use Cockney rhyming slang. So in a moment, she's going to help me explain 20 common Cockney rhyming slang expressions. But first,
okay, before we get into this, let me know, are you a Cockney? Did you grow up or were you born within the sound wave of the bells? Let me know. I'm interested. I think it'd be cool to find out how many people watch this video actually are Cockney. And do you talk like this? Tell me in the comments.
Let me explain the origins of Cockney rhyming slang. Now, the origins of Cockney rhyming slang? A little bit uncertain. No one knows for sure exactly how it originated, but it is thought to have been the language of criminals. It was a code invented by criminals in order to evade the police, to make sure they didn't know what they were talking about. It was used throughout London as
a code for criminals. Okay, that's interesting. I'm ready. Let's go.
A form of code, often by maybe criminals, but also by market stall workers. And of course, nowadays, it's actually quite widespread, thanks to films like Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels.
A few nights ago, Rory's Roger Iron rusted. So he's gone down the battle cruiser to watch the end of a football game. No one's watching the custard, so he switches the channel over.
So it is a widespread form of slang, British slang. Americans will have no clue what you're talking about, but the Brits might.
Did he say no one's watching the custard, so I'm switching the channel over? Custard. Okay.
Certainly, Londoners will know exactly what you are referring to when you ask for a cup of Rosie Lee. Now, as I mentioned, Cockney rhyming slang was, of course, created by Cockney Londoners. These days, you don't have to be a true Cockney to use Cockney rhyming slang. In fact, you don't even have to be a Londoner. As long as you understand the basic rules of Cockney rhyming slang, even if it's a new phrase that you haven't heard before, you might be able to work out exactly what someone means. So how does it work? What's the formula? Well, essentially, Cockney rhyming slang is created by taking two words. The last word should rhyme with the word you're trying to hide. So, a very common Cockney rhyming slang phrase, apples and pears. He walked down the apples and pears. Now, in this case, pears rhymes with stairs, and that's the meaning.
Okay, so the code, right? Okay, we're code crackers now. The two words combined, the last word has to rhyme with the actual word you're trying to say. All right, this is going to be fun. So if someone says they walk down the apples and pears, that means they're walking down the stairs. But what happens, though? I mean, do you have to say apples and pears every time? Let me know in the comments. Are there like little tricks? Are there certain things? Like she said, very common is apples and pears. So if I dropped off like one of those words, if I said, he's heading up the pears, I guess that would give it away, wouldn't it? Let me know in the comments if I'm missing something.
He walked down the stairs, the apples and pears. The problem is, the last word is often omitted, it's removed, and therefore, unless you know the whole phrase, you will have no idea what that person is referring to. So instead of saying, I walked down the apples and pears, they might just say, the apples.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was just saying. There's got to be little tricks. So if someone would know the code, if I said I walked down the apples, they automatically knew that I was talking about that apples and pears. So all I had to say was I walked down the apples and they knew I was saying the stairs. That's crazy. I mean, you really have to be like in that core group of people to even understand this. I can see why this was a code that they used. Wow.
Now, unless you know that it is apples and pears, you will not be able to rhyme it with stairs.
Right.
In the same way, Rosie Lee is referring to tea. So if someone asks you, would you like a cup of Rosie? You would have no idea unless you know the full phrase what that is referring to. If someone says, do you want a cup of Rosie Lee? You might be able to guess from the context, a cup, and Lee, the fact that it rhymes with tea, what they are asking you for. You look lovely. Okay, everyone, this is my grandmother, Sheila, and where are you from, Nan?
London.
What part of London were you born? Hayes?
In Hayes, yes.
You were Hayes?
I was born in Hayes.
Okay,
yeah.
so you're a Londoner, but you're not actually a Cockney, technically, are you?
No, dear.
So anyway, although my Nan is not a Cockney, she is a Londoner, and you have used Cockney rhyming slang sometimes. You've said things and I've been rather confused. But today we're going to test her Cockney rhyming slang. You think you don't remember it all, do you? We're going to test you. We'll see. Okay, so we're going to give you 20 Cockney rhyming slang phrases and see if you can guess what they might mean.
All right, let's go. This is going to be fun. I'm ready.
So number one, if I say I'm on the dog and bone, what am I doing?
You're on the phone.
Very good. Number two, if someone says to you, use your mince pie.
Use your mince pies. Okay, so pies rhymes with eyes. And if someone says, use your mince pies, would they be saying, use your eyes, look at something? And in that sentence, could you drop off pies and just say, use your mince? I mean, that would be cool. If that was a thing, that sounds cool.
Pies.
Use your eyes.
Okay, yeah,
Perfect.
got it.
Now, number 3, you can also shorten down to have a butcher's, but traditionally we say butcher's hook.
Have a butcher's. Have a butcher's. Butcher's hook. Hook rhymes with book. That doesn't make sense. Look. Have a look. Butcher's hook. So if you said have a butcher's, then they would know that you're saying, look at this, right?
Have a look.
Brilliant.
Got it. Yes.
Number 4 was
All
one
right.
that I didn't really understand, and you used it, and I was confused what you were saying.
2 and 8.
You said she was in a right 2 and 8.
2 and 8. Great mate. I have no idea what this is.
She was, well, you'd say flustered, all flustered.
Yeah, so 2 and 8 means state.
Yeah, in the
Okay,
right
so she's in the right
Oh,
state.
she
2
was
and
in a
8.
state.
Right, number 5. If someone is a tea leaf, what are they?
A thief,
If you tell a child that they shouldn't tell porcupines,
telling tales.
telling tales, telling lies.
Lies
It
or
rhymes
tales,
with
yeah.
lies. Yeah.
Got it.
If you are talking about your storm and strife,
Okay. Storm and strife. Are you talking about your wife? Right? Strife is wife. Storm and strife. All right.
The
Yeah.
other half.
All right. I got it. I got it.
Specifically, storm,
Let's go.
Storm
I figured this out.
and
Let's go.
strife means wife.
Wife.
Because it doesn't rhyme with husband, it rhymes with wife.
Wife.
If you tell someone to use their loaf of bread,
Use their head.
perfect. If you fall on your bottle and glass,
You're on your arse.
Got it.
very good. Now, if you have big plates of meat, what do you have?
Big feet.
I think what I want to do, I want to find a different video where they just like say these and see if I can figure it out. I think that'll be fun. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. All right, I found this video, Cockney Rhyming Slang Quiz. I'm going to take this test. I just learned how it works. I want to see how good I do against these people in London trying to crack the Cockney rhyming code. I'm probably not going to know most of these. I'm sure they're going to have some that I just learned about, so I'll probably know those. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm ready to do this. So, here we go.
I'd like to think I've got a good bit of knowledge about it. I'd be highly embarrassed if I didn't. So should we have a go?
You better win.
Let's do this.
That was sick.
Apples and pears. We learned that one already. That means stairs.
Apples and pears.
Stairs, isn't it?
Yeah, stairs.
Yes.
It's easy, that one. Yeah, that was good. They're warming us up. Well done. Warming us up. Come on, next one.
Box of toys. Box of toys. Would that be for the boys? Something, it's for the boys, right? Box and toys. It's got to be.
Box of toys.
Box of toys.
Box of toys.
Boys?
What?
Box of toys? That must be one of Danny Dye's, never heard of it.
Box of toys.
Box of
Box
toys.
of toys.
Box of toys.
Toys? No, that's car, by the way.
I don't know what else rhymes with toys.
Box of toys, box of toys.
Why is it not boys? Box of toys. What else could it be?
Noise.
Noise.
Oh.
Yeah, I missed that one.
Maybe it's a modern one.
That's bollocks. That doesn't make sense.
All right, bees and honey. We already learned this one. That is money.
Bees and honey. Money.
Bees and honey. Money.
Money.
Bees and honey. Money!
Yeah,
I
you
knew
go.
it. You didn't have to whisper me. I did know
didn't.
it.
Dustbin lid.
Lid.
Kid. Kid.
Sid.
Oh, that classic Sid.
Dustbin lid. Ian's got foot. 2. Kids.
I just keep thinking, Sid. Dustbin lid.
Yeah.
Kid.
Kid.
Yeah.
We'll go with Sid on this one. Sid.
Now, they gave me the answer to that one before I actually said it, so that one doesn't count. All right, that one, we're going to have to throw that one out. So far, I'm 1 for 1. Or no, 2 for 3? Fisherman's daughter. What? Fisherman's daughter. Is that a drink of water?
Fisherman's daughter. I don't know, but I know whose friend is.
Oh no, I don't know what that is.
Fisherman's daughter. Porter.
No. That's a naughty one. What's that one?
I was right. Water. Yes.
Water, fisherman's.
Did Danny Guy get all these?
I ain't got to drop a fisherman's, have ya? Doesn't make sense. Go on.
Bonnet. Okay, I think this is one of those ones where it was 2 words and they dropped off a word, so I have no idea. Bonnet. I have no clue.
Bonnet fair. That'd be hair.
Where's your hair?
Hair.
What's your hair?
Oh, he said it. Bonnet fair. See, that's what I'm saying. I have no idea without the 2-word combo. I'm out.
No Barnet, I ain't got no Barnet.
He's got loads of Barnet.
No Barnet.
You want to see him under here? It's like a monster.
I've got a lot of Barnet down there.
It's incredible how much hair he's covered, isn't it?
Boat race. I know this one. Race is face. That's right. Boat race is face.
Boat race.
Look at the state of your boat.
Right, brilliant.
Boat race. Face! Look at the state of your boat. Look at the state of your bonnet.
So wait a minute. He said, look at the state of your boat and the state of your bonnet. So he was saying, look at your hair and your face. Yo, I like that.
Bubble.
Bath is laugh.
Bubble bath is a laugh.
You're having a bubble, aren't ya?
Butchers, we just learned this one. Butcher's hook, right? So that's going to be have a look.
Butchers is having a look.
How do you know?
Rosie Lee, tea. A cup of tea.
Did you get this?
Rosie Lee, cup of tea.
Is it nice?
Rose
Nice cup of tea. Nice Rosie Lee. Nice cup of tea.
Cup of tea.
Sausage and mash. Mash. Hash? Lash?
Sausage and mash. Trash?
Cash. Why didn't I think of cash? Why did I say hash? That don't make no sense.
Ah.
Sausage and mash.
Bit of sausage. Sausage and mashed cash.
Loads of cash. Sausage and mash. Yeah. We like sausage and mash, don't we? Yeah.
But you know, if we talk like this, people will think we're idiots.
All right, so there you go. I took the quiz. I think I did pretty good. I mean, I'm just learning Cockney, but yeah, I think I did okay. I think I could like go out there and make a fool of myself, right? Trying to say these things. I mean, could you imagine if I tried to make up a sentence using Cockney with just a little bit that I knew, right? I mean, that would be crazy. I mean, I don't even know if some of these are phrases, right? But if you could drop off the last words, it'd be like, you know, I had to go up the apples to pick up my sausage, right? So that was like I had to go upstairs to get my cash. Is that, wow, crazy. Great video. This was so much fun. If you've made it this far, I appreciate you. I really do. If you could drop me a comment, let me know, are you Cockney? Do you speak like this? Is this the first time you've heard of Cockney slang? And yeah, I'm interested. If there's other videos like this you want me to check out, please put them in the comments section. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, if you could do that for me, I would greatly appreciate it. I'm ready to do some more Cockney slang. This is Kix Reacts. I am Kix, and thanks for watching.